All right, y'all. We just sitting. I don't know why I don't want to go back home. I pulled up in the driveway. I sat out there. I think I fell asleep for about 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, let's go inside. And I'm like, well, we went to the lake today. Let's go to the park. So we at the park. I don't know. It's something very peaceful. I almost didn't even want to do a reading, but I'm like, no reading, girl. Just sit here and just be in this silence. Just enjoy the view. Because I was like looking at some bushes, not bushes, but I was looking at the trees and earlier, and I was looking at something and looking at the sky, and then I was looking at something about this house, and then for a brief little second, it's like think about like, oh, I need to get my nails done, this, that, and that. But for a brief little second, like all that little shit kind of just disappeared. And I kind of got a little bit emotional looking at like the simplicity of something, or like it made me think about like if things were able to play naturally without some Grinch or something trying to stop things, like where would I be right now? It's like I could create these moments of peace for myself, but it's like, somewhere, you know, in a private, on a private lot, you know what I'm saying? Some lights and shit hanging out in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? Some no music with a record play. I just was thinking about, but I was also just taking in just what was already there. The tree, I don't know, it just gave me a nostalgic moment in time as to when I felt really good just being out in nature and just seeing the most little minimal little snatch of a little piece of time. I don't know, it kind of got me a little bit emotional. So I don't know what this is, because I'm gonna start calling this like a pregnancy spell, because it's almost like somebody wants something to do to make you feel good with it, like it here, something like that. Like, don't you want to birth something here? And it's just like, you know, I don't know, but I was feeling it was just a moment. It's just like a little blip in time. It's almost like because I feel like somebody's like, oh, like when I get these feelings sometimes, like, oh, that was a moment of us in the past. But whoever this is, they're a stingy person. No, a stingy being. They like to experience these things with you or me without you being conscious of. Like if there's two of you, one of them gets to get this side of this person. Wherever you are, it's like they try to punish you by keeping you or keeping you away from other people, but not letting you experience those moments. And then they rub it in like, oh, that's we were feeling like that the other day. It's something like somebody's, I don't like whatever this is, that somebody's using this energy like that. These people should be cut off and know what it feels like not to have it if you're going to be rude about it or something like this. I don't like it, because whoever this is around these people, it's like they embarrassed because they said something about you, so they got all these people thinking they don't fuck with you, but they do, or something like this. Or I don't know, whoever this person is. But okay, I was sitting there. It's like it was taking me to a moment in past time of how something felt. And then I don't even know if this is like centuries ago, or was this something just in my previous childhood from now. And then also meeting up with something in the future. It's going to be all right. Okay, so that's what I was getting for whoever. Excuse me. And then before that, in the driveway, we got cry with the, and then we have okay, cry, cry. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so we got not in reverse. So I don't know if somebody was denying that they know you, denying that you're a part of something, denying. It's something about denying something, but they can't anymore. All right. And then I say, okay, let's just see what come out. Let's pull 3 of these cards from the order in the court thing or whatever. And so the first thing I got was ancestral spirituality in reverse. Like I told you, it's something about like this. This is not really African to me. This is like tiki hut kind of energy. Like I said, somebody could be Pacific Islander, Hawaiian or something. Or like I said, somebody could be saying that you're not. But then I picked up apologies because I feel like somebody blocked you from something that's very essential for your growth in some type of, like, this is not something that comes to you. It's not something that comes to you fully. There's supposed to be elders or people to lead you or something like this. It's some type of something here. But that was just strange because it's almost like somebody, yeah, I blocked you from the ancestral thing or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the illegal investigation, because there's a legal investigation. Also talking about, okay, this could also be talking about like police knocking at your door. Hey, ma'am, where were you on the night of? Legal investigation. This is like something you may, if you can't detect this, it could swallow you alive. You know, it's something that could get out of hand. It's something that could be going on behind your back. It's something that people do is corrupt. Somebody knows that the works aren't right. Depending on who you're doing this to. Shouldn't be done to anybody is how I feel. But 9 times out of 10, I feel like these people, they had this done with them. Whether these people are in the industry or something. And so they think it's funny to do it to other people. Maybe not so harsh as to block you from your ancestral something, or they hook you through a process that's not even for your ancestors. This could be why something is so brutal here, or it's to give you a hopeless feeling like, well, I'm doing these things or I'm following these, you know, but something is, hold on one second. Girl, see, that's how I said they sit there and talk shit when I'm sitting in the house all the time. And then when it get nice outside and I start going outside, then they calling me where I'm at. Okay? So every 5 minutes. And I just don't want to hear nothing from that side. When I go in these little modes, this is me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to hear nothing from y'all at that house. I'm about to be back over there in about 30 minutes. Okay? So everybody else, they're old enough to do what they need to be doing. So somebody could be apologizing about something here. All right? But we have gateway to the spirit realm, channeling information, whispers, contact, and guardian. I also don't like it because it's kind of a little bit chauvinistic, because it's almost like these men feel like they can pull and tug. You know, they say, oh, it's the colonizers, it's the system. But it's making me think it's a group of aliens or some other older beings or underground beings that are doing this shit too, or you were doing it all along, you know. It's kind of mean a little bit. Okay, like, it's like I'm supposed to be put among the boys, meaning that these little extravaganzas and shit that they get to experience and things like this, I'm supposed to be able to call the shots and, you know, call down a spaceship to come pick me up too, and just in the middle of nowhere and get picked up, and I'm just bullshit. Like, I'm just playing. I don't know how this is how it goes, but they're doing something that I can pick up on heavily, that it's like I'm supposed to be doing that, even if it's not with them. I'm supposed to be doing whatever that is that they're doing, or they're not even supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be doing that. You know, it's something like this. They've already had opportunities to do that. It's my turn to do that. This was my awakening. Why are you doing that? It's something like this. Because somebody wants me to perform like at the low, like drained and stuff like that, just because it's like somebody's like amazed that you're still going or something. But nobody wants to be doing that. This is supposed to be something enjoyable. It's not supposed to be abusive or whatever this is. Okay, this could even be somebody, like I told you, the Watchers or the Nephilim, when they were cold-hearted or they didn't have feelings, and now they're starting to get feelings. But they keep on doing this. They get feelings and then they suck the feelings back in, and then they go back to not have. Nobody got time for that. Okay. And they all want to do it to the one female. I don't know. It could be because I could possibly compete with them at some point in time in my life. Like boys my age, you know, it would almost, the way I used to know how to fight when I was little, it'll almost be a fair fight to fight a boy my age. It will almost be. until the age of like 15, when they get, go through puberty, and they, what I'm saying, they change. But anytime before that, it almost would have been a fair fight. Or if they could jump this high, I could jump that high. You know what I'm saying? So, it's almost like some boy, or you win a race or something like this, the family picnic. Somebody could have never forgot that, how you made them feel in front of all them fucking people when you beat them in that race. It could be some type of retaliation or something like that. This is what I keep on feeling here. You know? And like, this could be messed up because like, this is family and friends that grew up around you. But like, think about this: if you have like a boyfriend when you got older, they recruited, what I'm saying, they recruited this motherfucker in this future. We're gonna fuck her up in the future. you know um it's not funny. We're gonna mess her up in the future, what I'm saying, in front of everybody in the world, crew. Okay? Or the boy, or somebody that made it feel like you didn't want to talk to a boy. That's your choice. If you didn't want to talk to somebody in school, you might see this motherfucker today and don't want to talk to him still. You know what I'm saying? This not for you to be taking our time on this earth where we got stuff to do, to be trying to punish somebody. Like, who is this? Yeah. Look, we got karma and we got opposition here. All right. This is also somebody that know that you're not connected to a frequency no more. And they're like, oh, I was calling you. No, don't talk to me about that. Talk to them people that's around you or something. It's something like this. Okay. It's something like that, y'all. Somebody wanted to abuse somebody. I mean, I'm wondering if this is what we're saying here, because this is karma. You wasn't supposed to get this karma. Karma is in reverse, but somebody brought this to you anyway. Okay, with this abuse, like, this wasn't for you. Okay, and they wanted to do it to you. This is like somebody learning that they have a secret power or something like this. And they don't want to use it on people, but then they get crazy with it. And then they realize they can't hurt people with it. And then they hurt this person. Then they start hurting people that they care about. It's like somebody went haywire or something like this. Because somebody is not confused here. Somebody is not confused. Okay? And again, somebody is not confused. We got hello from the other side here. This person has been in somebody's ear. Oh, feeding them something about you, or feeding them something. Because a couple of months ago, I kept on hearing that song, Give It a Minute. And I'm like, what the fuck is everybody talking about? Oh, well. Or something like this. So it could make somebody even more mad that you don't know that they know something. And it's like, well, what do you want to do about it? Like, something like this. So we got abuse here. Okay. There's some kind of abuse. This could also be a bad example if your children has been disconnected to you and put on another frequency or in another timeline or something like this. They could be looking at this abuse that a man could have, like, forcibly controlled your control so that they can be abusive and harm you, take you in another realm, beat your ass, treat you like shit, keep you in that realm, show the children that realm when you have always led some kind of way, regardless of what, stand your ground. You try to show your children this. If somebody make a deal with you or something and this is your spot, don't let them throw that I'm paying all the bills shit in your face. That's the verbal contract or the verbal vow that you gave to me as a goddess. So what you gonna get mad about it for now? Yeah, something could change or something like this, but you got this. Especially if we have a situation where some of these people were in situations where the family was getting richer off of your energy and this other person's energy, and they couldn't say no to their family, or they couldn't learn whatever it was that they needed to learn from their family and branch off and then do the same thing with you, or what the family was doing with their energy or your energy, and they couldn't branch off and do that with you without the family that wanted to demean someone or leave them out of what their energy was being used for. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So we got some kind of abuse. Somebody could be thinking like you stand in an abusive relationship, but to you or me, in my reality, where's this abuse? Okay. I feel like this is just somebody taunting you, like, oh, wouldn't you be humiliated if people thought you was in an abusive relationship and we were showing it and everything like this? No, because I'm not being punched in the face by somebody. I don't know who is. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you know, that's not good or whatever. But so some kind of obsession here. Somebody's not obsessed with you. Maybe they looked at you as like a fighter. Maybe this person suffered from soft or subtle abuse or something like this, or being mistreated or something. And now they're on the other side living lavish and they're done with that masculine, and then they're taunting you or something. I don't know. But we have this other person here that's this could also be people mad that somebody seeing how their family really was fucking functioning and operating with a matriarch of their family. Okay? Because I would have been the first one to marry into this family, or the first one to get into this family, or the first one that was the closest to the family out of all the children's boyfriends and girlfriends. Do you understand what I'm saying? So somebody is not crazy. 83, this person is not obsessed with somebody anymore. Or somebody could be dealing with some type of abuse, and whoever this is not obsessed, or they're not taking their job seriously with you. Because I'm seeing after that endings right here. So if this mother is not liking you anymore or something like this could be, like I said, one of those mothers that don't like to hear bad stuff about their family. Somebody might have to just eat that up or something like this. I'm sure I said I'm Shari. Somebody's name could be Charlene or Char Velis or Char something. Okay, I don't know what that was just about, actually, because that's my mother-in-law's name. So fresh, so clean, on my way to Charlene. I really feel like that's talking about trafficking, whether this person knew it or not. Yeah, so the person could be getting fired for doing something. Somebody could be going back in your memories and seeing what these people did to you as a child, or me. More abuse. Okay. It's all like this person want to get fired from the job so they can come down and abuse you some more. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Third party in reverse. There could be somebody else that was connected to a situation with you and somebody else. There could be an organization organization that was connected, another person. Maybe this person was being abused or abusing you or something like this. But the third party situation is in reverse here. The man is not confused in the third party situation about the abuse. Yes, abuse that they were doing to this person with the purple hair that's a royal. This could be about envy, jealousy, or something like this. That's why I don't like the fact that these people, because this person could have been clowning you, saying you a liar, found out you actually is, or they was abusing a royal person to show out for these people that wanted royals to be abused. Something like this. And because this person could separate you from yourself and abuse this person or this version of you, they did, or they allow other people. They could have took this on the road, like somebody in a cage being dragged behind a circus, and people just stopping town to town in some secret town hall meeting and going in the basement and beating this person to almost death, like a crucifixion. Because somebody is putting up images in this modern day and say, this is very similar. Damn, am I the Christ? Somebody's doing this to someone, okay? Because the people don't have to abuse the person. Even if Christ came here, or whether you believe it or not, you don't have to abuse the person. The fact that you're going to that length, let me know that you're really bothered by this or something like this. And then we also have the red hair person, or this L.A. Ra Shay energy. Which again, even if this is talking about leave LA energy, this person don't seem like they live a fancy lifestyle. It don't seem like they're that small or skinny. This could be also about something about cleanliness or something, or like sterile something. I don't know, but it could be something about this. And yeah. And somebody, again, if I'm not getting what I'm supposed to be getting, then oh well. So We have somebody is not a confused anymore. A male is not confused. They know that this person is not their person. And then as for the third party situation that was confused, somebody is no longer confused. And so people in the north could be abusing, if it's two of me or you, people in the north were abusing this person, or somebody got their ass whooped for doing something, putting you in reverse down here. It's something like this, okay? But whoever this hello from the other side person that's been seeing things clearly the whole time, this person is like phony or something. They're acting like they didn't do anything wrong, but they did. This could be also this could be like a lady of the queen going and telling somebody that don't have no attachments to that person the queen's secrets. It's like a blabbermouth or something like this, because they wanted to be with this person, or this person just didn't want you. Oh, I seen this hiding back there. This person didn't want you to be single, successful. This person didn't want whoever this man is that they got on their dick right now, or woman. They didn't want this person to give you whatever you're supposed to have so you could be single. That's like me being married to one man, or in a situation with one man, but he got 33 Lord of Hosts connected to him to make him into what I would naturally be. These men got the nerves to be all attached to that man through me, attached to me through that man, but they all got their gripe when they find out secrets about me that could have been going on behind the scenes. You have no right. I did not know you. I didn't make no vow to you. I didn't know that these people was attached to this man before. So I got to sit here and go through 33 men trying to abuse me. I didn't even know that they was connected to me. Like, no. It's something like that. And then, okay, well, then that also brings up the question of who else was involved in manipulating this situation here, this whole relationship. So if that's 33 fine ass men, successful men, then you definitely got a plethora of females or men, and or also men that was around you that could have been doing shit and manipulating the situation and fucking with servers and everything like this. Okay, because I'm not afraid to take responsibility. I'm not afraid of none of these people. I don't got it. Ain't none of these my people. People my fucking daddy like that. Only person I'm concerned with is myself and God. So it's with having to announce something too, or answer to. I don't have to answer to these people. You didn't have to ask me if you could be cleaving on to my man while my man was connected to me, and then whatever. Like, most of these people got something off of this. I didn't. Somebody's holding something back here. So the person is, and they're still like, hey, how's it going? Yeah. Or this is somebody like, peace, bitch. You about to be getting out of here. Like somebody be hiding behind something, or they're hiding in the north or something like this, acting like this. Yeah, because the abundance is still there. The abundance is this person here. I didn't know that was behind there either. Somebody's trying to stop me from doing this. I said trapping. But the abundance could be still there, but they're trying to block whoever this is from getting it here. And it is this Ad-E-L or Ad-E-Lee. So this could be somebody that, because I'm thinking about Adele, how the name is spelled, because I think that's her song. This could be somebody that convinced them to kick me off of something and add somebody with the name E and somebody with the name Lee. Because this person didn't have no faith in somebody. So somebody's been a hater the whole time. This is the person that's most prominent or at the top. They had an overhead or a clear seeing of something the whole time. They had a clear view of something the whole time. Okay? And this person could be for 4 years in a relationship that was yours or mine. Two-faced it, like somebody was living a double life. They're like an entertainer, but behind the scenes, they're really in a relationship, possibly with the person that was supposed to be in a relationship with you. Or this is like your husband going to heaven before you, or going to a hierarchy, or going into the government after leaving you, or after sneaking out on you. Or he gets selected for a program and it's secret. They got to do it like this and leave the wife with a stalemate. Somebody got selected for something, okay? And they've been in a situation with somebody for 4 years or something like this. Or they could have just got selected to start a new life next in the town over with a woman, a package deal, some 400, some nice medium 4,000 square foot home or something like this, to start all over again and see what it feels like to be living the good life and also be a good person. Well, not a good person, because you wouldn't have did that, but to live the good life with good things around you and see how great this could be or something. Okay. But like I said, they don't want to see people that's to the core already done that work, already there to be placed in a decent, nice place or a nice place and see how that goes. They want people that still messed up on the inside to go sit in clean places and act like they so clean and special. You see? And then something doesn't last. So there could have been some relationship. These people could be still in love, or they was in love for 4 years or something like this. All right, but somebody's just spent all their money. So maybe it wasn't love. Maybe, from the neck down, people, this could be two people with nice bodies. They be hitting the gym all the time. They both look good. They conceited. The way they look when they go out the stairs they get. But up here, there's nothing going on. This is about like sex, or it's like about sex or something. Their bodies rubbing together. Or this could be how somebody is treating you for 4 years. Like meeting you in the cosmos, or again, something like this in the ether to be with your body, or in your, again, somebody could have even took your body of work, your body of people or something like this here. Yeah. While this person was getting in love, you was turning into a mature person. But this may or not be good for you or me because of the way that these people tried to groom or rear you or me, which was despicable. That's like if you start growing tall when you're a young girl, you start growing tall and your parents break both of your legs and staple them together or try to get them bound together and make you short again. Like the child can't help that they naturally sprouting beautifully, but somebody's jealous and so they do something like this. Or you're really good at track and somebody kick you, like supposedly accidentally kick you, or like that one girl hit you in the head with a baton when your ass is running, and now you got to recuperate. You know what I'm saying? It's something like, yeah, South knows. Somebody is very angry. This could be somebody that was promised. Y'all promised me 20 years ago that I wouldn't have to worry about this person actually rising and getting what they supposed to get. And there's somebody else here. I'm picking up another energy here where it's like, I'm mad because you said I couldn't just stay with one person. You let her stay with just one person. And y'all made me run through all these people. I don't even like people like that. And I could have just stayed with one person or something like this. Or I could have stayed with that person. It's something like this. Yeah, we got, and these could be brothers or splices or something. Because now this person is in emotional pain. This could even be somebody get you into outer space and get back into bed with you. And this motherfucker crying like a baby. Crying in the coochie. I'm telling you, somebody is doing that. Like, oh, this is what I remember. This is like Adam. Somebody stealing somebody's Adam ship from them. And they know good and well who somebody is. But they're like, oh, let me try that animal. Let me try that person. Let me try that person. Oh, this is the perfect fit. They already knew. So somebody that wanted to run about because they feel like you were able to run about in another realm. And so they want to run about and come back to you. And it's just the principle of the matter. Because where we are now, that's just where it is. Somebody is trying to pin somebody down so that you will have to feel what they felt when they found out about what they thought they knew or they didn't know about you or something like this. We have a love offer coming in. Like now. This could be for somebody else. It's not in the distant future. This is like now. We got a Veruca salt. I want it now. This could be a starseed energy that's in the upright here. But I feel like somebody is trying to do it now because they know that it's going to stop an awakening. Or this is another starseed that they're trying to rise up that didn't go through the awakening. So they won't be able to know what to do at all different sides and all different situations that hit them. Somebody blocked you so that they can take advantage of you in a starship or something like this. They want to take advantage of you still. After 100% of the people that came in your life took advantage of you. But it's not in a bad way. They just don't want you to get, somebody like, oh my God, like this is like realizing that you pick up the wrong phone when you was at the park and people put their phones on the table so y'all can play soccer, and you picked up the wrong phone, and you called everybody in your crew and they got their phones, so you didn't take one of their phones. It's a fucking stranger somewhere in the world with your phone. You didn't got the phone all souped up with extra space and all this other shit, all your music, everything on there. You get what I'm saying? It's something like that. Okay. I was trying not to get, because I notice I sound kind of like, when I get loud like this and I'm trying to, I could get a little nasally or a little goosey. I sound like a goose, like, when I be talking about some things sometimes. And I was trying to stay in my calm voice, the voice that I'm feeling like right now. I don't know, because I feel kind of high. I know I'm not. Okay, but I don't know. This could be the feeling of an Ace of Cups being freshened up and ready to get filled again, which is kind of nerve-wracking because it's like there's nothing in there. Okay. This dude be everywhere. I promise you, I think people live in this park. After dark. Ace of Wands. This person, girl, I'll tell you, my so-called daughter got one of these things sitting on her seat right now. I don't know why she got this damn thing sitting on that thing. Maybe because somebody trying to tell somebody something here. I don't know why I feel like it's a halfway silent. I'm not trying to say like I'm acting dumb or nothing, but it be feeling like there's a competition. It always feels like also these people are in the airways. They are hanging over head or something here. There's a game or something that favors this person. And so even if I'm like about law and order and things like this and a king or queen of swords energy sometimes, this person has a little bit of an advantage here. There's a highway here. All right. So we got Ace of Wands. Maybe again, this person is saying that when they got the power, they want me to know I got the power around here. Not in my face, but overhead, right? That's who just called me a second ago at wondering when I'm coming back. But I told you, I felt like whatever's attached to her or something is doing an illegal investigation. This is I felt like somebody was hitting or doing something inappropriate to the D baby and then going and taking this child for like full on rape kits or something weird like this and say, oh, I think that the grandmother when she's babysit, that's why I don't like the baby. Do you understand? This ain't like, now I'm trying to understand like how back in the day when I was looking at mothers and stuff like this of our time, and why some of these mothers, like our mothers, didn't like to have the grandchildren or the D babies all the time. It could be something that they knew. You know what I'm saying? That's trust these days, how far that shit will get you. That's why I said it was very important right now for this time. That's why I'm not trying to be harsh. I don't even want the secondary. I will just support on whatever system or something like this, because it's like the people already snatched that. If the man is on earth that was for me, this thing, the 7-year thing that we were supposed to do, they either split it up, gave this person too many opportunities. It's just ruined. It's just, it's just ruined. It's just ruined. It's just ruined. Because even if it started 7 years ago, I haven't seen anything come together and solidify something to say, okay, now y'all halfway through there. We let y'all meet at the halfway point. Okay, give each other hugs and everything like this and going on back to your life. Something like this. And then just so you know where we're at, what we are all doing here. And then, no, somebody must be doing that with somebody else, because the visuals that I was given is not matching up. So I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be upset or nothing like this. I'm just saying I don't like if people are still able to have access or entryway and you chose something else. These boys are being spoiled like this, and it got to be with these moms and these thirsty ass bitches that work with them that don't mind letting them come. Oh, I don't mind, to show how down they are or something like that. Bitch, that's not me. Y'all could take that somewhere else. It just ain't gonna be come over to me. All right. This is somebody trying to force or navigate or arrange something around someone as a prison. I know I'm I know I'm motherfucking royal or a god status. So y'all can take that other shit somewhere else. It don't matter you been build a damn prison around me. I'm still gonna be in that energy. So, you know, this is something how I look at it. There's nothing you could do to kill that faith or that something or that strength of the mustard seed or whatever this is. All right. It's very frustrating to be because you just wonder why. The fuck did I do to you? And then I don't even ask no more what did I do. I didn't do nothing to you. You just mad to with these people here. Okay, so we got the 5 of Cups here. Somebody could be having a party. There could be also something spilt in the carpet here. Like somebody could have came, brought something of yours, dumped it on somebody's ground, vandalized something or something, and blame it on you. Um, hmm. I was trying to think because I'm seeing the turquoise or teal color on here, and I was thinking I can't remember on Blues Clues who is turquoise. Ain't there somebody named Turquoise on Blues Clues? I don't know. Excuse me. The Ace of Wands also. Um, Somebody could be like a submissive Dom, SB, whatever you call that thing. Relationship with somebody. There could also be something where somebody could be hiding an illness or something from you, where somebody can't. I was picking up on this like 7 years ago. Somebody can't walk or move. Somebody could be disabled or something, and somebody is not doing anything inappropriate with somebody, but they could be helping this person clean something up, clean up the household, clean up a kingdom. But whoever this is, this little girl or this young person or whatever this attachment, they're the ones that ruined it in the first place. They're keeping the emperor or something away, or keeping me or something away from this. It's a movie. It's a movie that I seen a clip for when I used to watch all those little clips for movies to try to see what I want to watch. And there was like a king, there was like a household or something was torn, but there was a retired man that knew the game or whatever, and there was a young girl that wanted to save something for her family, and these two got to working together, and it wasn't nothing. I don't think it was nothing inappropriate or something at first or inappropriate, but this person was helping the person. He like a retired man or something, and I don't know what this was. I don't know if it's like a family company. It was something that this man goodness, somebody don't want me saying this something, but when I it's a problem. When I was watching this movie, I foreseen possibly my real daughter sitting with some man talking about how to get this company back up and running or something. But like I told you, this is emperor, or this is my empire, and these people are the ones that we got envy in reverse. Somebody's name could be envy, or somebody could be envious, or like NV. Something could have been in somebody named V, like Valerie, Vaughn, something like this. Villa, in a villa, but they're not anymore. Local, they're not anymore. Private eye, not anymore. I'm telling you, somebody is something like this, okay? Maybe again, somebody can't move you from emperor, or somebody from Emperor, but they could have been trying to put a false evidence on somebody, or they put a false evidence on me so somebody else could be the Emperor, an older gentleman or something here. I don't think it's the same gentleman that's helping this person fix something, but these are the people that ruined it. And instead of giving it back, they're trying to see how they could, I guess, ruin it some more by claiming it. Because friends don't take opportunities that somebody has been waiting for their whole life from them. They just don't. That they broke barriers to get there. This is like high fashion, a plus size person getting into high fashion. You worked hard to break that barrier, and somebody comes in and ruins that for you. The wheel of shit in the upright. There could be an emperor that's doing something with brands or something. Also, somebody that could be Brandon or Brandy that want to be connected to the wheel of fortune. Something ain't. Excuse me. If this was somebody that was a lover of themselves, that's not working out. They want to go back to the person that they was with. Excuse me. I'm gonna stop this video and cause I don't know what's going on. This is making me nervous because I know what happens. Some of these traits and stuff, somebody is bound to me. This made me think about when that girl got. I'll be back.